On my way to work, yeah. Man, listen. Yeah, y'all niggas is not paying attention, man. What the fuck is going on out here? Niggas always gotta talk some shit, man. You feel me? They're not paying attention to the rumors. I warn you. See, the problem is they telling people lies. They want me, hold on, okay. It's always loud on this side. They want you to stop recording, my nigga. That's what's going on. That's what they want. We don't want you to put other people on. See, I've saved a lot of people's lives I've saved a lot of people's lives, man, of the things that I'm broadcasting. You feel me? Ooh, look at that. I would have hold it like this. Yeah, I have saved a lot of people's lives, man. Just of the things that I've went through, and I'm sharing it, and other people who have gone through something similar situation have taken notes and have changed their life in certain ways. So they see that the information is getting to these people, and people are coming up to me saying thank you inadvertently. You feel me? They're just saying thank you, like, yeah, man, I appreciate that, like, without even saying what it was about, because I'm sharing my life and the things that I've been through, and the way I deal with my enemies and these haters. And more than likely, they're probably dealing with the same kind of people. So when they hear about my story, let it pass. When they hear about my story, they're like, oh, okay, damn, I had the same problem with these kind of people. Yeah, that's how they act. That shit crazy. Oh, it's making sense. Oh, and when I'm telling them my story, they connecting the dots and like, all right, that is true. You feel me? They be like, all right, that is true. I gotta watch myself. Da da da. Feel me? So the fact that I'm getting the information out there, they don't like that. So they telling people that the reason why I'm recording, and that's the reason why people are standing to track me down, this, that, and the third. Man, all that shit is a fucking lie, B. Don't let these niggas tell you a lie. They just want you to stop recording. So people are giving you the advice. Same thing that happened in New York. So people are giving you the advice to be like, look, you can't be recording everything you do. They don't want you to record because it's not even about me anymore. Me, they got civilians on me. They got the phone tap. They got people following you. They ain't even got the bus driver on it. They got the people on the road on it. They got drones on there. So it doesn't matter what I say. They already know what I'm doing and where I'm going already. I can put my phone down for a year and not record nothing. Turn my Wi-Fi and everything off and they'll still follow me, nigga. That's one thing y'all niggas is not understanding. It's not about them following me. They already got that shit down packed already about following me. Let's be for real. It's not even about the fact that I'm recording and be like, yo, I'm going to be here on this day and this fall. I don't even say it like that. But yeah, they still know that I'm coming. You understand? You have to understand what is going on. The reason why they want me to stop recording, because I'm talking about the things that I'm going through and how they doing it. I'm laying out their game plan. That's beautiful. That's beautiful the way he flew. Her. I'm laying out their game plan and how they do it. So they hate the fact that I'm doing it because I'm putting other people on who can be potential victims. Because they never stop with one individual. Once they have this much attention, this much attraction to someone like me, and they seem to have that, you never know what it feels like to take advantage of somebody like that and have immunity. And nobody really steps in for that person. So they feel like they can use the same formula against somebody else. So if I'm telling people how I'm going through what I'm going through and how they doing it, and the little details, intriguing details here, somebody can take it for their own and they're going through something similar, that's what they don't like, my nigga. I've been going through this for years, my G. So the fact that I started recording this is what they don't like, because they're trying to control the narrative. Remember, they're telling a story. The reason why they got to tell a story each and every day. The reason why they be winning, but yet they still look like they're going hard. It's like, yo, you winning, my nigga. Or at least what it looks like, you winning. You feel me? You done got the nigga. You done got his food. You got this, you got that. You got his girl and everything else. But why you still mad? The reason why they're so mad and everything else like that, because they try to control the narrative. But I'm also telling my story, and they always have to respond to my story. You feel me? Because they telling lies, my nigga. They just creating a story as they go along. They're trying to paint a picture. They projecting. So everything that they tell is for the next hate. It's for the next hate. They always trying to project for the next hate. You know what I mean? Project for the next hate. Feel me? So when people be telling me, like, I can understand I come from a good place. When people tell me, like, don't record too much, because you telling them too much, this, that, and the third. But what you not understand is that I'm not even recording for me. I'm recording for people who are potentially in my, not even potential, it's already a proven fact. It's already a proven fact that I'm not the only one. It's proven. It's a proven fact. Trust me. There's a lot of people going through this shit. The only thing about it is that I was going through it and I did not know I was going through it. And people knew about it and yet did not tell me about it. They was just going around the corner trying to tell me in other ways instead of just instead of being blunt with it, like the way I'm blunt with it and just saying it and be like, yo, these kind of people and this kind of people and individuals and diverse group, they are the people that's doing this. You can't really tell who's really doing it, but you gotta be very careful. Feel me? Like that. And if you watch my videos, you know it's according to the topic that I'm talking on. So they don't like that at all, because I'm saving lives out here. And I'm not trying to be braggadocious by saying I'm saving lives and everything. I'm saving lives. But you have to understand that when I tell my story, there's somebody out there who can relate to it. Even if out of 1 million, it was one person, I've done my job. Because all you need is there's one person, you feel me? That's all you need. 1 or 2, you feel me? And they communicate the way they communicate. My people communicate the way we communicate. My people is very diverse, just like their people is very diverse. People are going through this thing. There's victims too on the other side, you feel me? There is victims on the other side. And I'm saying the victims should come together. You ain't even got to involve me. But look out for somebody else who's in the same position as you. That's what I'm saying. But back to my story. Back to me telling my story. My story is to help those out who's going through the same thing as me. Because they're attacking other people too. People are being attacked and they don't even know. They're waging war on people and these people do not know. So I'm trying to tell you, just be cautious with my story itself. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not talking about the guy who came on the train and started talking to me on the train about his problems. Very, very beautiful. And I'm not talking about the guy who came on the train and started asking me questions about stuff that he's going through that was very similar to mine's in nature. I'm not talking about that guy. That's like a setup, honestly. But what I'm trying to say is that even when I tell them, anything that I tell them about myself, they already know. Feel me? Now, if they're going to use it and be like, he said this and he said that, so be it. But truth be told, they already know. They already know. They just pretend not to know. They asking you questions that they already know already. What you need to understand is when these people come to you and ask you questions that, especially if you have a feeling like, yo, this nigga can be a Decepticon or he's being deceptive in his approach, you need to ask yourself, why is this person asking me this particular question? Especially when you have figured out who these people are. You be like, why are you asking me this particular question? You feel me? In my case, I just play along. I be like, they playing games. Here they go again. Because regardless of what you do, they're still going to convince themselves to make it happen. Because they're going to make it happen regardless. I'm telling my story to help other people out. That's what people need to understand. You see that shit on the road and shit. I got to duck while I'm walking on the sidewalk because the trees have overgrown themselves. Well, technically speaking, they're supposed to grow. But according to my perspective, they've overgrown because I'm using the so-called sidewalk that I have carved out of nature. And I'm telling the tree that the tree's overgrown, but the tree is not overgrown. And that's the same thing, man, with my story itself. Just like these trees do not know that they part of a society that I gotta also walk by. You feel me? They're not thinking twice about growing limbs. It's not like he stopped short of the same place and he's like, well, Jeffrey is like 6 feet tall, so I gotta grow to this length. He's still growing, and that's how these haters are. They still gonna hate. They don't care about whether it hurts you or not, nigga. That's their job. Their job is to be hateful. Just like these leaf trees that's growing, and they're growing to the sidewalk and they're growing out and everything else like that, and you gotta duck every time when you pass by. Yeah, that's how these haters operate. They gonna hate, and every time they come by, you gotta duck. And basically ducking means basically require the information that you need. If you gotta listen to me, somebody who has been through what you're going through, then you extract that information so you can duck and maneuver and go around obstacles or jump over obstacles if you have to. You feel me? It's simple, my nigga. You feel me? It's really, really simple. It's not that hard. So that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, I'm not doing it because I wanted to. They say, oh, you giving them too much information. I'm like, look, these people already have the information already. They do. They already have the information already. Feel me? They just gonna do what they need to do. That's what they do. But that's what you need to understand, that this is who they are. You can't change somebody who wants to hate you. It's not it's not they have to, they want to. It's like they need to. Like a me too. We had the knees on the cap, and you feel me? Hold on, what time is it? It's still late. It's not even funny. But yeah, they're gonna do it regardless. That's what people do not understand. Like, they're gonna hate regardless. It's who they are. Feel me? So it doesn't matter if you tell them this or tell them, they're gonna find a way to do it. If somebody likes you, they like you. They're not gonna force the issue to want to hate you. Feel me? They're not going. There's no reason in the world. Even if you hurt their feelings, they're still going to reason with themselves not to even go through with the hate. If it's that easy for somebody to jump into hate, that tells you everything you need to know. You don't need to be walking on eggshell trying to say, well, I gotta be careful on what I put out on the internet. If you're truthful about yourself, you shouldn't care about what you say on the internet. You just being an honest person. If you're righteous, you just righteously broadcast your daily activities. Yes, withhold information if you have to. But if you're an honest person, what's there to be fearful of? Feel me? If somebody violate, just protect yourself. Know what I mean? Be ready to protect yourself at all costs. Feel me? If you gotta chop down some limbs so it makes it comfortable for you to go. If you don't want to hurt the tree, then you just duck, bomb, and go around it, because there's way around it. Now, it might be comfortable to be ducking and moving like that, but still there's ways around it. Right? It's not hard, man. It's not rocket science, B. These niggas is gonna hate. Believe that. Believe that. They have no choice but to do that. That's one thing you're not understanding. Just like a tree with the limbs growing out, and there's no limit to how far it can grow, to how far that limb can grow, it's gonna grow. It's in its nature to grow. It's not caring about sidewalks and interfering with cars coming. It is growing to its fullest potential. These niggas gonna hate to their fullest potential. They don't have to give you a reason why they hate you. They're just doing it because if a person is starting to hate on you and show hatred towards you, then that tells you that it's in their nature. Yeah, it's me. I need the door open. Oh, it's a legal message. If a person is hating you, if a person hates you and is projecting this outwardness towards you, you cannot explain that away. Like, you cannot try to reason with somebody like that. They've already started the process. What makes you think that you're going to reason with them and start doing this? And oh, let me compromise who I am so they can take it easy on me. I know they're gonna hate on me, but let me just, feel me? That shit don't work like that, B. You go get in. So just be yourself, man. Stop compromising who you are for other people so you can gain a likeness. You hold that door? Thanks.